Hey everyone, and welcome back to Swift Guitar Lessons. Today I'm sharing with you one of my all-time favorite songs. It's called Heart of Gold by Neil Young. Let's get started. Alright, so we have a close look at the neck. I'm going to start off by showing you the intro part. I'll demonstrate one time, and then I'll break it down for you. Alright, so that's just my E minor 7 chord. I have my E minor shape with the pinky here on the 3rd fret of the B string. So my middle finger's on the 2nd fret A, 3rd finger's underneath that, 2nd fret D, and my pinky's here, 3rd fret B string. E minor 7. I'm going to start off by striking my open E string, this low E, once. Then I'm going to follow that with a series of downstrokes. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Then I'm going to go to the D major chord, strum that 2 times before going back to the regular E minor chord. So far we have one more time. Okay, so we're going to follow that part up with a little riff. It's going to sound like this. Alright, to do that, I'm just hammering down on the 2nd fret of the A string. Alright, so I'm going from an open A note to a B note, hammering down. Next, I'm going to play the open D, and without hammering, just play the 2nd fret of the D string. I'm going to pick that. So we have. Then I'm going to pluck the open E string open. And that's going to be the beginning of the 2nd repetition of that intro. So far we have. We'll repeat that once more and head into the verse. Alright, the next part we have to look at is the verse. This is the chord progression that's used for all of the harmonica solos and also all the parts that Neil is singing over. We have an E minor chord, a C major chord, a D major chord, and a G chord. We already went over the E minor, the C major chord. My 3rd finger is here on the 3rd fret of the A string. My middle finger is here on the 2nd fret of the D string. I have an open G, but my 1st finger is going to be here on the 1st fret of the B string. C major, strumming from my A string down. Next I go to the D major chord. I got my 2 fingers in a peace sign position. My 1st finger is here on the 2nd fret of the G, my middle finger here on the 2nd fret of the high E, and my 3rd finger is here on the 3rd fret of the B string. So I like to say peace sign to the triangle, just as a quick little memory device. Strumming from the A or the D string down. Alright, and finally we have our G major chord. My 3rd finger is here on the 3rd fret of the low E string. My middle finger here on the 2nd fret of the A string. I got my D and G strings open, my B string as well, and then I'm going to have my pinky here on the 3rd fret of the high E string, so I have G major. Once again, that verse, E minor, C major, D major, G. Alright, let's give those verse chords a try. We have the E minor chord, I wanna, to the C major chord, live, to the D major chord, I wanna give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. So if we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I wanna live, I wanna give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give. I wanna live, I wanna give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give. Alright, so so let's take a close look at the strumming pattern that I have for the verses. I'll demonstrate one time and I'll show you how it's done. Alright, so pretty simple. On the E minor chord, I'm just strumming down, 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 up. Same thing on the C, down, 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 up. And then on the D chord, I'm going to go down, up, down, and then upstroke on the G chord. There's one little subtlety that I want to point out. As I'm going into that D major chord, I'm going to kind of leave early, and it really does lend a lot to getting that sound. I'm going down, up, and then my downstroke here is kind of open on open strings. And then I'm going to get the upstroke on the G major chord. Alright, so I'll do it real slow. The E minor chord, down, 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 up. C major, down, 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 up. On that D chord, like I said, down, up, lift, upstroke on the G chord, and then just a couple of little filler strums just to get us back to the E minor chord. The whole thing is going to sound like this. Fillers, you can throw in like a down, down, up, down, up. Alright, from there we're going to move into the chorus. It's kind of an extension of the verse. We're going to go back to the same strumming pattern that we had in the intro, where we're kind of stomping up and down on that E minor chord. To do that, I'm just kind of pumping my fingers. Every time I strum, I kind of let go of the pressure. That real short staccato sound. Alright, so let's move on to the chorus. I'll demonstrate it one time. Alright, so I have my E minor chord, and I'm actually going to bring back that E minor 7 chord, so my pinky will go there to the 3rd fret of the B again. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I go to the G chord and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll go to my C major chord and I'll go strum, strum, slap, strum, slap, strum, strum, slap, G major. Alright, let's do that one more time. I have the C chord, C, C, slap, C, slap, C, C, slap, G. Alright, I'll demonstrate that whole chorus one more time with the vocal. 1, 2, 3, 4. That keeps me searching for heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Slap. I'll repeat that E minor again. That keeps me searching for heart of gold. Back to C. And I'm getting old. Slap. Strum, strum, slap, G. Keeps me searching for heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Keeps me searching for heart of gold, and I'm getting old. 2, 3, 4. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. Keep me searching and I'm growing old. You keep me searching for a heart of gold. I've been a miner for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Alright, so those verse chords are going to repeat again over another harmonica solo and another verse. The only part now that we need to look at is the outro, which is almost identical to the intro. I go to the E minor chord, D chord, repeat my riff. You keep me searching and I'm growing old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. I've been a miner for a... Then I'm going to kind of jump into the chorus. Heart of gold. to my C chord, I'm going to treat it the same way as I did in the original choruses. Strum, strum, slap, slap. Strum, strum, slap, G. And that's the whole tune. Alright everyone, thanks so much for checking out this video on Neil Young's Heart of Gold. I got plenty more lessons coming up, so keep checking back and please subscribe. I'm Rob from Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia saying happy picking.